What's going on, people? The angry red man here and a sick red man here because my throat is actually having quite a fair bit of information. Not the first time already. It has been like that in and out like over the last few months. Yeah, but you know what? The news and the updates will just have to go on. But before I start, a quick update on Florian Wirtz. Yes, he already touched on last night. Okay, he already touched on yesterday, and he's now already finished his first part of his medical. So, which is great. Okay, we're hoping for the second part of the medical that will hopefully just go smoothly, and then we'll have the actual unveiling and official announcement by Liverpool. But the main part of the news, right? There are two things right now. The first thing, right? Okay, is links for Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace to come and sign for us it's because of this number 2 point I'm gonna say to you directly. Gerald Kwanzaa has verbally agreed to a deal around the £34 million deal to go over to Bayer Leverkusen. Now, Bayer Leverkusen, if you're not aware, they need players to give the replacement over Jonathan Tah, who left for Bayern Munich on a free transfer. So as a result, and since they have the funds, I mean they should have already, right? We already bought from them Jeremy Frimpong and Florian Wirtz out of them. They should be loaded 175 million euros or pounds, okay, whichever case they may be. So the deal is, right, that Kwanzaa going there, okay, verbally agree around the 40 million euro range, okay, about 34 million pound, and I mean plus add-ons as well, okay. So yeah, Kwanzaa is going there and will now being linked to Marc Guehi as a result to replace Kwanzaa. Marc Guehi, if you are not aware, right, he is from Crystal Palace and he's currently captain of the side, and he was largely responsible, right, for actually the defeating Manchester City in the FA Cup final. A lot of Crystal Palace fans that I actually come across on X or Twitter, actually, right, they are buzzing that this kind of news is actually circulating. Yeah, because for Marc Guehi to done so much for Crystal Palace, and they would love him to actually go out and give Guehi the blessing to earn even bigger trophies than the smaller FA Cups and as well as the League Cups, the Carabao Cups for that matter. So a couple of posts I came across them, okay, yeah, that we in Liverpool, okay, we would like to sign and recruit the services for Marc Guehi, a very solid centre back, very solid centre back, okay. So that some Palace fans are very happy to let Marc Guehi go with their blessing, yeah, and it makes sense, right? I mean, we have this kind, for some reason we do have this kind of friendship slash alliance with Crystal Palace, maybe on more of a friendly footballing perspective, okay, because I mean they defeated Manchester City. We gave them a guard of honor. They gave us one in return as well. So I mean it's the feelings mutual, right? Okay, so yeah, Guehi to Liverpool, very solid leader that we want to have, okay, because as far as it goes, right, he's also captain of the side, yeah, and we'll definitely need leaders because let's just put it that way, Kelleher's gone, Trent is gone, alright, okay, as far as we know, and even Kwanzaa, who also managed the youth team, okay, he's gone too. So to having another leader, right, is definitely something to actually keep in mind. It's good to have, okay. And a bit more information with regards to Marc Guehi, right, okay, he is English international, although born in the Ivory Coast. Yeah, he was involved since 2021 in Crystal Palace, but he was also a youth member over in Chelsea for quite long, actually since 2007. So yeah, so I wouldn't really say he's a Chelsea reject per se, yeah, but yeah, he could be another example, yeah, because he was involved in the Chelsea first team, yeah, he was involved in 2 matches in the EFL Cup in 2019-2020. So yeah, and then he went to Swansea for a couple of seasons, and then moved over to Crystal Palace, where he has been remaining there ever since. So yeah, a solid captain that we need, that is really like showing that Liverpool is not messing around, alright? When we have to let someone go, right, we immediately replace them like straight away outright, okay? Throw information, what to do. But really, to compounding that, the fact that we are also talking about links with Alexander Isak. The link still hasn't gone away yet, and a lot of news outlets saying that we are prepared to break again another English record for bringing in Alexander Isak. Yeah, which is, I mean, we are not messing around. We are not messing around. There's major upgrades in this squad. Okay, that's the kind of window that I want. That's the kind of window and a transfer business that wins you titles. That is the kind of conviction, the kind of vision, the aggression. You don't want to mess around as title winners. Okay, we have to be ruthless. Yeah, we really have to be ruthless, because my belief is, okay, either one or the other is not good enough for me, to be honest. Okay, at our level, right? Okay, for Liverpool, we should win both the Premier League and the Champions League within the same season. Yeah, so this is what we're not screwing around at all. Okay, we're moving fast. Okay, already last week or 2 weeks ago, okay, we are actually have Jeremy Frimpong. Today we are having a medical test, the second part for Florian Wirtz. Okay, we are awaiting for Milos Kerkez. That's what this one is pretty much a done deal. Okay, but we still haven't scheduled medical just yet, but that one you can call it done. Okay, don't forget we also brought in Georgia Mamadashvili. We also brought in Armin Pershi, two very good goalkeepers, both with European expertise already. Okay, yes, Armin Pershi, even though he's only 20, he was a Puskás Academia, their number one for the entire season, and he has already have European Conference League match experience, and he was like really involved in getting runners up in their league, pretty much. Okay, the Hungarian top of the league ish, you want to put it that way. Okay, so yeah, already Perchi has already had experience. Okay, Georgie Mamadashvili, he had a very good ending in the closing of the second half of the season. Okay, yeah, he did. I mean, his side didn't do him any favors. I mean, it was quite sucker for him, so to speak, for Valencia. But he did well. He did well enough, and now you can pretty much say, right, Georgie is going to be pretty much the number two, because two already keepers already left. Okay, Kelleher already left, Jaros has already left, and Paul. Zhao's on loan, by the way. Okay, the one that's probably gonna leave us for another loan, it is Harvey Davis as well. So yeah, that's why we have a lot of movement. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, let us go through every single one of these upgrades that we have. Okay, and for one, okay, Kelleher upgraded to Georgie Mamadashvili, Trent Alexander-Arnold to Jeremy Frimpong. Yeah, Robertson to Milos Kerkez. That one's going to be a done deal soon. Okay, alright, Darwin Nunez, we hope to have an upgrade, but so far we actually, nothing materialized as yet, but we're going to be hoping for Alexander Isak or Hugo Ekitike, alright, as far as we go. So yeah, and of course we have an upgrade for Elliot to Florian Wirtz. Okay, that's one thing that's really good. Okay, so there's quite a lot of upgrades all around. Trust me when I say that, right? Okay, every single window, there's bound to be places that will need to reinforce or upgrade or replace. Yeah, that's why you see me, right? Okay, I'm always very ruthless when it comes to transfers. Okay, I don't want to fuck around because I want the best for Liverpool. Okay, so this is how we should work. Every window, okay, this is how every window should be. Constant upgrades, constant replacements, sell if you need to. Okay, so yeah, Marc Guehi. Okay, Marc Guehi is a very good centre back. Okay, my guess, right? Okay, if Konate doesn't renew his contract, okay, Marc Guehi will probably be on standby. But even if he does, right? Okay, even if he does sign a contract, Marc Guehi and Konate will definitely rotate, because let's face it, boys, Konate will get injured every once in a while. So to have someone in a dedicated role to actually play centre back, and not to mention, yeah, I can't trust Gomez, okay, and Kwanzaa is pretty much gone, okay, we need the depth that we can. Yes, Endo can play centre back, yes, Gravenberch can play centre back, but when it comes to roles, right, okay, you want to have someone that is the master of that role itself. So that's why it makes perfect sense for us to go sign for Marc Guehi. And I think Crystal Palace fans will be also very happy for us that if we do happen to have Marc Guehi, will allow him to also get even better heights. Okay, let's just put it that way. Guehi is a legend in Crystal Palace. Yeah, okay. So don't worry, Palace fans, okay? If we do sign him, we will look after him, okay? Because, I mean, we also want him to actually be at his best form. We also want him to be mentally sound and really to really kick in when everything starts to go heavy and stuff like that. So yeah, we also want to look after him, okay? Don't worry. Yeah, so if anything, okay, for Marc Guehi, relax, we'll look after the fella, okay? You have our word, that's our promise. And I'm still buzzing for you guys for winning the FA Cup, okay? Really, for semi-football, I'm very happy with this, okay? So, I mean, we have a little Lions here, right? Okay? Yeah, so that is the news so far. And I've been actually posting on my blog recently. You can look down in the description box below, okay? I'll keep updating more bits and bobs and whatever. So in the meantime, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so if you haven't done so already. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Okay, more news, I hope. Okay, we have more transfer news coming over soon. Okay, so yeah, hopefully my throat does get better a little bit later on. Okay, but other than that, I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. Stay safe.